Everybody says New York City is a concrete jungle, but Hong Kong is the real concrete jungle. I mean, look at this place, guys. And there's a lot of areas that you're walking around in where, you know, you can barely see the sky. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful day here in Hong Kong. Now today the weather is absolutely beautiful out. We got a nice breeze coming off the coastline, and I must say it is not humid at all for the first time this entire week. So it's gonna make for a great time to walk around and enjoy this beautiful city that I've been getting lost in for the last week. Now today I'm actually talking to you guys from a brand new area of the city. Well, brand new area to me. I'm in North Point, and I actually just got done checking into this beautiful hotel right behind me, the Hyatt Centric Victoria Harbour. And let me just tell you guys, from the moment I've walked in, the attention is incredible. The facilities are also super beautiful. I'll give you guys a little room tour here in a minute, but they actually have a program that I wasn't aware of. It's called, hold on, it's in my pocket, Explore North Point. And actually every customer of the hotel, everyone that's staying there, gets this beautiful little, I guess you could call it turquoise colored envelope that actually has a interactive map of this area of North Point, and it gives you coupons to go and explore many classic street foods and tea shops in the area. So that's actually what we're gonna do today. We're gonna walk around and explore a little bit of North Point, and I'm gonna show you guys this area of the city that I happened to look up on YouTube, and it doesn't have much exposure. So I'm gonna show you guys North Point. It's gonna be an amazing little tour through this area of the city. I hope you guys are excited, because I definitely am. Hong Kong has something to offer on every corner, and literally every area of the city. It's a world on its own. But yes, this here is the Hyatt Centric Victoria. Actually, you know what? Let's cut and let me show you guys my room, because you guys have to see where I'm staying. Now this here is my beautiful Harbor View King Suite, and let me just tell you guys, this room is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy to be here. Seriously, when you're coming to a place like Hong Kong, you can't cheap out on accommodation. Cheap accommodation is gonna give you, man, some of the worst I've seen around the world. Seriously, Hong Kong is known for having the most expensive real estate, and you get what you pay for. The last few nights I was sleeping on a bed that was extremely rock hard, and it was, yeah, the most tiniest room, probably about the size of the bed here, and it cost me $200 a night. So the fact that I'm here right now is amazing. Now, this room is fully equipped with everything that you need to call it home for the next few nights. Now, I actually got a California king-size bed that, let me just tell you guys, oh, feels amazing. Now, the pillows, also, they're feather pillows, so nice. Exactly what you'd expect to be laying on in a 5-star hotel. Now, we also have a beautiful couch right here that sits right along the window that gives you views of the beautiful Victoria Harbour, which is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful harbors in the world. I mean, it's surrounded by high-rise buildings, and the views are iconic. They're exactly what you'd expect to be seen outside of your window when staying in Hong Kong. Now, over in this direction, I also got a television screen that will probably never get used as usual. I never really watch TV when I'm in a place as beautiful as Hong Kong. This here is the desk space, and they actually gave me some chocolate covered strawberries. Don't play, I'm eating all of those right now. A bottle of wine. Over here we have a menu for room service, coffee dispenser, hot water kettle, some fresh water bottles, and plenty of cups. Now, what I love about the details here are this. Look at this. They gave me a Welcome Centric magazine with my pictures on it. How awesome is that? I've never had this before in any other hotel. Now, over in this direction, there's also plenty of storage space. The bathroom is incredible. We got a safe. No, everything about this room is absolutely perfect. Now, I can't really talk to you guys about prices, because the prices do change and vary depending on the time of year and whether or not a holiday is approaching. Now, I actually realized when I was planning this trip that when you're coming to Hong Kong, you need to plan with plenty of time in advance, because last minute bookings do get quite expensive. That's how I ended up in a pretty terrible spot for $200 a night. However, this right here, This is paradise, guys. This is exactly where you want to stay when visiting Hong Kong. I mean, the views are iconic. Everything is comfortable, extremely modern. Staff is very welcoming. The check-in process is super smooth. And as I mentioned, they have an Explore North Point program, which allows you to explore the neighborhood, all included with the price of your stay, which is actually what we're about to go do right now. But first, let me actually show you guys the pool. I'll actually just play the clips over this screen. They actually have a pool here, many different restaurants, sitting areas throughout the lobby where you can get some work done. And of course, later on today, we're gonna be visiting their rooftop restaurant and bar to enjoy drinks with, I would say, a sunset. However, I haven't seen one sunset here in Hong Kong. This city tends to be pretty cloudy, but still super worth it, and definitely something you have to do when in Hong Kong is enjoy some time on a rooftop bar. Well, this here is my beautiful room, my suite that I'm gonna be calling home for the next few days. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, let's go explore North Point. Pretty impressive room, right guys? Now, down at the bottom, they actually have a mall as well. And there's another mall across the way, and this here is the neighborhood that we're about to dive on into to explore. Now, I do want to point something out. It is so easy to get here. The MTR station is literally right across the way, so you can get here super fast from the airport, beat all of that traffic, avoid the taxis, you'll get here super fast. And of course, it's very easily accessible from the rest of the city as well. Now, I also just walked right in front of the marina, and they have a ferry that can take you across the way over to, man, I can't pronounce the area, but where Avenue of the Stars is. So yeah, definitely a great place to call home for a few nights. All right, enough talking. Let's dive on in to explore North Point. Okay, this part of the city is super impressive. I'm noticing that there are so many different options for food. I just passed by a dim sum restaurant, another restaurant selling some sort of dumplings, and a sugarcane stall. But look at what I just stumbled across as well, guys. A beautiful weekend market. Now they're selling everything from clothes to electronics. And of course, these streets are aligned with so many other small boutique shops. This one right here is selling clothing, shoes. What is this? Oh, a real estate company. Over in this direction, we got a boot shop, another produce shop. This part of the city is awesome. Actually, I just came from the Central. I was staying in the Central area for the last few nights, but to be honest with you guys, it was a little bit dull. I mean, the energy didn't really pick up till the evenings. However, right now, it is 12 noon, and the streets are packed here. It's awesome to see. There's so much energy, so much life. This is exactly what I was looking for the past few days here in Hong Kong. Now, you can obviously find that in certain areas, but at the hotel that I was just staying at previously to this one here in North Point, it was dull. I mean, there was nothing outside happening except a McDonald's and a couple little restaurants, but they only really came to life late in the evening. So it's nice seeing people out right now, middle of the day. This is my kind of energy. You know, there's many places in the world that you visit where you're constantly walking around and you're just looking, you know, straight ahead of you. Like, you're not really looking up because there's not really nothing to see. However, here in Hong Kong, I find myself walking around, tripping over everything because look at this place, guys. I mean, everywhere you walk, you can look up and yeah, it just goes on forever. I mean, there's just so much to see. These buildings are massive. It's kind of hard to comprehend on camera. I've seen many pictures, many videos of Hong Kong for years prior to coming here, but it's not until you're actually here walking around that you realize that Hong Kong is a concrete jungle. I said it before on a video prior to this one. Everybody says New York City is a concrete jungle, but Hong Kong is the real concrete jungle. I mean, look at this place, guys. And there's a lot of areas that you're walking around in where, you know, you can barely see the sky. Like, all you see is small little gaps. It's super cool, very unique place. Anyways, I'm having a hard time finding the double noodle place because I keep getting distracted. So yeah, let's make our way there finally. According to my map, we're getting closer to the noodle house. However, I just stumbled across another super cool market here in this area. And I wanted to point out this. Look at the scaffolding, guys. It's pretty impressive that they use bamboo as scaffolding here in Hong Kong. Now, I've seen this also in India. So it's a very common trick used. I just have never seen it in my country. So, you know, things like this are very impressive, especially for, you know, people that are not from this region of the world. When you come here and you see scaffolding made out of bamboo and you see people climbing the scaffolding on the side of these high-rise buildings and it's just bamboo, it's impressive. So yeah, we're getting close though. We're getting close to the noodle shop. I guess I was standing in front of it for like the last 5 minutes and I had no idea, but this is the spot. I can't pronounce the name, but it's called Double Happiness Hong Kong Noodle. Now, I actually just got the package of noodle right here. I thought we were gonna be able to eat it inside, but no. They actually just give you a little like souvenir pack of ramen to go home and add to your own hot water. But the ladies inside were super nice and you can tell it's a very popular spot because it was full of locals. But yeah, this market is impressive. Now, I must say, this idea that the Hyatt came up with, the Explore North Point program, this is awesome because it's kind of like a scavenger hunt through the city and it puts you in some nooks and crannies that you would have probably never stumbled across if you were just walking on your own. So very cool. Anyways, where are we heading to next? So let's look. I love hearing all the vendors yell trying to sell their produce. We could go to the curd shop, but I think maybe next, why don't we go try some egg waffles. This next spot is called Lee Kwang Ken Egg Waffles. And it says that it's a well-known spot which has even been cited in the Michelin guide. Okay, that sounds like my kind of place. After that, we'll go and find ourselves some tea because there's also some tea on here as well. But definitely a cool place. Definitely, I recommend you guys come out to North Point. Don't just find yourself stuck in one area when in Hong Kong. I mean, this city's massive. There's so much to explore. And I have a feeling that obviously you can spend days in one general vicinity the entire time. However, you know, venture out a little bit. It's nice to see other areas as well. Now I find myself on King's Road, and this is like the main boulevard here in North Point. And I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I'm noticing as well, because I know that there's a lot of you guys that travel and, you know, you're not really adventurous eaters, or you like to eat your comfort food that you're used to from back home. Well, here on this street, I'm noticing that there's actually a lot of Western options as well. I saw KFC, McDonald's. McDonald's is absolutely everywhere here in Hong Kong. I saw another little local burger spot, 7-Elevens everywhere. So plenty of options for those of you who, you know, might not be a fan of the Asian cuisine. Or, like I mentioned, a lot of you guys tell me all the time, Chris, I love how you eat new foods everywhere you go. I could never. I don't know how you guys can. It's like the best part about traveling is experiencing new foods, new cuisines, but I completely get it. So yeah, if you're looking for your comfort food staples, you have them here. You can find them here just outside of the hotel. And also at the Hyatt, there's a really good restaurant as well, which you guys will be seeing later on today in this video. And there you can find any cuisine your heart could possibly desire. Something funny I want to mention also that's been happening to me literally every day that I've been here is I'm walking around the streets of Hong Kong and I feel like little water drops hitting my head. If you guys have been here before, you can probably relate, but I'm feeling little water drops hitting my head and I'm like, oh no, it's about to start raining. And then you look up and it's just these mountains of air conditioners that are dripping a little bit of water. But it happens to me every day, and every day I think the same thing. Wow, a saxophone player on the corner. That is nice. Man, the streets are active here in this area. I'm telling you, I haven't seen this at all my entire time here. Now, everybody has been telling me, based on the stories too, that, you know, the streets of Hong Kong look very different after the pandemic. They don't look like what they did once before. I actually went to a couple trendy areas that were supposedly popping for the nightlife. And no, I didn't really find that. But yeah, guys, here's the McDonald's that I was talking to you guys about. A couple other little restaurants. 7-Eleven over on that side. But yeah, I just thought it was funny to mention the thing about the air conditioners, because if you're coming here to Hong Kong and you're walking around and you feel these little drops hitting on your head, it's probably not rain. Actually, it probably is, because it rains so damn much here. However, definitely look up, because it's probably an air conditioner. You should probably just step inside the sidewalk a bit more. All right, it says on GPS that we are slowly approaching the waffle place. It's over here on this corner, so I'll see you guys once we get there. But yeah, never a dull moment walking the streets of Hong Kong. I'll tell you what, I would love to live in this city, stay here a couple months. That'd be awesome. I found the egg waffle stand. Now this here is the LKK egg waffle stand that's actually on the Michelin guide, and you can tell it's super good because look at the line. I mean, there's quite a bit of people here, and I saw a few already walking off super happy with their egg waffles. I'm excited. It smells so good, and I've noticed that on the front they actually have all kinds of pictures of, you know, people that have come here, had their egg waffles, a couple postings from the Michelin guide. Pretty cool spot, guys, and it's right on the corner. Literally, the hotel is just straight down the road as well. So if you're staying at the Hyatt, everything is centric to the hotel. Secured the egg waffle. Now I only had to wait a whole 20 minutes for this, but the whole line was full of nothing but local people, so I'm sure it's gonna be incredible. And I actually just noticed that their restaurant actually sells more than just egg waffles. They actually sell all kinds of meat skewers and traditional dishes as well. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. Now I always love the way egg waffles look. They look like those fidget toys, you know, the ones you push and pop. All right, cheers. Okay. That is hella good. Yeah, it tastes like a waffle. To be honest, it doesn't taste any different than any other egg waffle that I ever had, but it's good. It's delicious. Definitely worth the visit. Now, I actually just looked on my North Point Explorer map, and it turns out that there's actually a tea shop that's included in the map as well, right here across the street. So I'm gonna crush through this waffle, and then let's go pick ourselves up a nice cup of tea. Why not? Tea is always a great idea. And we made it to the oldest tea shop in the neighborhood. Now, according to what I just got done reading on the Explorer package, this gentleman has been selling tea for over 60 years here in the neighborhood, and they actually make different teas for many different health purposes. I'm not too sure exactly what mine is because, well, the gentleman didn't speak English, but they do have all kinds of signs. The locals, as you can tell, are stopping by to pick themselves up, but he gave me a nice, generous cup. Let's give it a try. Oh, that is very nice. So it definitely has some honey taste to it. I can taste almost like some lemongrass. Oh man, this is delicious. I'm really bad at describing teas. I'm not a tea expert, but this hit the spot, especially after that waffle. That waffle kind of dried my mouth out. But this is delicious, and I came to the right place. I love that the Hyatt definitely took their time to you know, organize their North Point map quite well, because all the places that I'm going to, I'm noticing are quite full with locals. So that's how you know you're going to the right spots. Oh man, that is nice, yeah, that is so good. All right, well, you know what I think I'm gonna do right now? I think I'm actually gonna walk up to the promenade and show you guys the waterfront before heading back to my hotel to actually get ready for dinner, because one thing you guys have to do when you're in Hong Kong is enjoy dinner on a rooftop, and that's exactly what I have planned today. Dinner and drinks on the rooftop to enjoy the beautiful skyline of Hong Kong. One of the things I'm enjoying so much about Hong Kong so far is that not only do you get the incredible hustle and bustle from the big city, but you can also find yourself just at peace in many different spots because, well, the city is located right along the waterfront. And, you know, anytime you're surrounded by water or near the ocean, I guess this is more of a harbor, that's why it's called Victoria Harbour, you feel at peace. It's very nice. And the city itself is surrounded by so much green space, so many different mountains. It's incredible, definitely a unique place. So yeah, I'm here right now on the promenade. The promenade, you can actually walk this promenade all the way down into the central area. However, I'm a bit too tired for that today. I did a lot of walking yesterday at Disneyland, but man, what a place, seriously. Such a beautiful city. Everything is so clean. I mean, you go to downtown Los Angeles, well, obviously not downtown, but you go to Los Angeles and you go near the water and find yourself near a pier like this, and the water is going to be absolutely filthy. Here, super clean. Everything's super clean. This city is very well maintained, and yeah, I'm just so blessed to be here. It's amazing. Anyways, guys, right now I'm going to enter the Hyatt, go up to my room, which is somewhere up there, and relax for a little bit, get showered up, and then I'll see you guys down for dinner. Just made it up to the Rooftop Bar here at the Hyatt for sunset. However, I think that tonight there's actually not going to be quite a big sunset. It's very cloudy today. However, let me just tell you guys, the views from up here are absolutely stunning. They got some music playing in the background. It's a very good atmosphere, great vibes, and they actually have a happy hour from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. where you can get 50% off all of their cocktails. A very good deal. So I'm gonna enjoy myself some cocktails right now. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of talking because there is music playing in the background. There's a lot of people enjoying their evening up here as well. However, this is definitely one of those places you guys have to come and visit. Now, they do have an outdoor seating area, which is where I am right now, but they also have a nice indoor seating area as well. So if you manage to come here to Hong Kong and it tends to be raining, don't worry, you can still come up here, enjoy of the incredible panoramic views of the entire harbor and the skyline from the inside of the restaurant as well. But yeah, guys, this place is truly amazing. It's incredible. I have no idea what I am going to be ordering for dinner. There's a menu that I still haven't looked at quite. Hello, sir. Thank you.
The totally tober, a little bit of sea salts on one side without it if you don't like that, but enjoy.
Thank you so much. Awesome, first drink just made it out. This is the Totally Tober. Now, I guess that rhymes with totally sober, but yeah, right. Not when you're done drinking this. This is the tequila drink with the dab of cilantro. Cheers, guys, to an amazing trip here in Hong Kong and to exploring North Point. What an incredible area. Definitely recommend it. Oof, that is nice. Well, let me check how much longer I got of happy hour. 1 more hour, so I better get to it. All right, guys, well, I'll catch up with you after dinner. For now, admire the view a little bit. I'll show you guys my drinks, my food, and I'll see you in a little bit.